Hello, so as promised, I wanted to discuss about heart diseases because it's the second cause of death in Canada. 1 in 12 adult Canadians are diagnosed with a heart disease. So it's about 2.6 million people. And every hour, you have 14 people that will die from it. So it's serious. So that's why I really wanted to take some time to discuss. But what are the most common diseases that we can see? Um, the most common are those caused by reduced blood flow in the coronary arteries. So you have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, stroke, heart failure, you name it. Okay, the thing is that your GP or your cardiologist will have a protocol or drugs for you to help you to stabilize your health and hopefully not to die from it. Okay, so that's something that's very well known. But since a picture is worth 1,000 words, I really wanted to share with you some pictures. Here you can see two arteries, okay, two vessels. So on one side, you see one that is almost blocked with old plaque, and the other one, which is healthy. And you can see I put a little arrow here to point out for endothelial cells. This is a wall, this is a fine, very, very important type of cells that we have in our vessels. Okay, so I just want you to keep in mind. So when you see that one artery is almost blocked, and when it's going to block, yes, it's going to cause a heart failure, heart attack, but it's only responsible for 10% of the heart attack. So where are the others? Okay. Here you see another type of illustration, and here you see on A, the vessel A, you see a lot of sticky. You see the blood flow is no longer smooth because there's a lot of intracellular items that are blocking and that are forming the plaque. Okay, and this plaque buildup here, it's blocking about 30% of the artery. Okay, and you don't have any symptoms when it's blocked at 30%. The symptoms will start at 70%. So you see that you don't feel anything. Then what's happening is that in your artery, this plaque becomes fragile, and there's a plaque cap that can rupture, and this will create a blood clot. Okay, the blood clot can be humongous, like you see in C, and can block the artery right at the spot, or can just continue and block somewhere else. This is the cause of 90% of heart attacks. This is not small. Okay, so I talked a little bit about the endothelial cells here, and what is extremely important about the endothelial cell is that they generate a gas called nitric oxide. Okay, this gas has been discovered by 3 American researchers, and they found out that this gas is so powerful for the vessel, it's unbelievable. So this gas will prevent intracellular elements from becoming sticky. So it will prevent the plaque buildup, and it ensures the vasodilation of our arteries. So when you do exercise, it will go in, so that's perfect. And then it will prevent hypertension. This is huge, okay? It was such an important discovery that these 3 researchers, they won the Nobel Prize of Medicine in 1998. So it's very, very severe. So how do we ensure that we have the maximum amount of nitric oxide gas in our blood vessel so that we can prevent this rupture? Okay. So by adopting a whole food plant-based diet that will be rich in fruit, vegetables, whole grain, but you will not take any oil, salt, or fat. Okay, I know oil is really part of our culture because several studies have proven that all kinds of fat attacked our endothelial cells. So that's why the Dr. Esselstyn, which is a picture that I took from his book, prevent and reverse heart disease, is very, very strict with his patient, okay, because he's getting amazing results. Here you see in the artery A, you see the plaque build up, you see all the stickiness of the blood, and as soon as the patient start changing his diet, you see the blood flow is much better. And what is extremely important is the endothelial wall is being rebuilt, and you have this nitric oxide that is keeping the healthy vessel. Okay, this is really important when you think about that, because they had several studies, okay, with done with very ill patient, okay, patients that had heart attack, multiple problems, and after changing to this plant-based diet, they were out of the woods and they were able to live even longer. So this is really important to keep that in mind, okay? Of course, I know that some people are not ready to do that change, okay? Because it's scary. Oh my God, what am I going to eat? Totally get it. But again, just be sure that you don't reach that group of 2.6 million Canadians. But since that, okay, I can say that because during my research, I found that Health Canada recommends like 5 clear actions to reduce the risk of heart disease, okay, which are, of course, stop smoking, limit your alcohol consumption, be physically active, eat healthy, and maintain a healthy weight. This is all good, great. But the most impactful thing that you can do is really to change your diet. Here again, I'm going to show you the last picture that I wanted to show you. This is an angiogram took in 1996 from a patient that had his first heart attack. He was only 46 years old, a non-smoker, active, he was a runner. He was not overweight at all, okay? But he has been eating the standard American diet all his life, okay? And this is what the doctor called the widowmaker. When the doctor saw that, they said, we cannot operate, this is too severe, okay? Good luck, put your affair in order. This is what he received as a feedback. But thank God, this person is also a surgeon, is a doctor. He dropped at the hospital. So they took care of him, and he's working at the Cleveland Clinic, which is absolutely amazing clinic. And Dr. Esselstyn, the doctor that wrote that book, was there. So he said, if you want to live, you need to change your diet. Let's try, because it was fairly severe. He did it, and 3 years after, they took his angiogram, and it's totally resolved. This is, of course, this is only one picture. There's many examples like that. Again, he was cured and he's still alive. This doctor is still alive. Oh, well, no, he doesn't take any medicine. He's like super in shape. The thing that he did, he followed all the recommendation. Okay, so here it's your choice. I have absolutely no judgment on anyone, okay? But if you want to start reducing your meat consumption and reduce all the fat and salt, please take an appointment with me. You will see I have a very gentle methodology that I customize for your needs, okay? I will share amazing recipes that are delicious, and you won't even be hungry. Okay, I promise that. So just think about it, go and look at my program, but please take an appointment so we can discuss. Thank you.